Hello everyone, collisions with invasive species result in over $8 billion in losses for the U.S. transportation industry. Imagine the chaos of a deer darting across the road at 60 mph or the force of a flock of birds smashing an entire windshield. Both are serious threats. So, what can we do to tackle this issue? Drop a comment with the number 1 and join us as we explore, document, and find solutions in this video. In China, collisions between trucks and sheep happen frequently, causing significant damage and often leaving farmers with nothing. Sheep are usually grazed from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., so drivers should slow down and stay alert to handle these situations quickly. In Mongolia, a region of China, there are stricter regulations on grazing, with fines up to $300 for violations and imprisonment for repeat offenders. The main takeaway is to be a responsible citizen and prioritize the safety of your livestock. With an estimated population of around 32,967 elephants in India, they pose a major challenge to the transportation industry. Weighing up to 11,000 lbs, a collision with a bus could completely destroy the cabin. What do you think is the better solution? Installing lighting or fencing? Share your thoughts below on which option should be prioritized. Currently, over 177,000 collisions with small birds occur annually, like the engine fire incident in Denver, highlighting the fine line between safety and disaster. If you were an expert, what advice would you give to pilots? Share your insights in the comments below. I believe that in an emergency, a pilot would aim to land as close as possible to ensure safety. Meanwhile, the number of car accidents involving invasive species is on the rise. In Alaska alone, around 300 accidents involving pregnant bears are reported annually, which could contribute to a decline in bear populations over time. If you witness such an incident, it's crucial to contact local authorities immediately to ensure the bear receives prompt veterinary care. Near San Antonio, a group of deer unexpectedly crossed the road in panic after hearing car horns. To ensure safety, drivers should keep their speed around 50 mph in the morning when deer are most active. Comment 1 if you think this is a safe solution for drivers. A small bird striking the windshield hard enough to crack it shows just how serious the threat is to pilots. In this instance, both pilots were unharmed. To ensure safety, radar warnings should be checked before every flight, and pressure-resistant windshields should be installed for the protection of both pilots and passengers. Imagine the impact of a kangaroo's jump smashing into a car windshield, causing severe damage and cracking the glass. At night, it's best to avoid driving through bushland areas, home to kangaroos, one of Australia's most dangerous invasive species, to ensure your safety and protect your vehicle. Did you know that moose mating season peaks from late September to early October in Montana? These massive animals are among the leading causes of serious traffic accidents. Always slow down and stay alert in areas where moose are commonly found. The U.S. railway industry loses over $70 million annually due to collisions with deer. While the financial impact is considerable, fortunately, no train passengers are harmed. Installing ultrasonic sound emitters along the tracks could help warn animals from a distance, lowering the risk of such accidents. Imagine your million-dollar vehicle being destroyed by a moose in forested areas like Bitterroot or Flathead National Forest in Montana. Slowing down or installing wildlife fences are proven safety measures. Which option would you choose to stay safe? Or do you have a better solution? Share your thoughts. Drive slowly on residential roads, as even a moment of distraction can put you in danger. This driver was lucky to avoid a collision with a deer. Don't risk your life because of invasive species. Share this message to help others stay safe on the road. Mountain lions have begun resting under cars, particularly in areas like Colorado, where attacks were once common. With over 200 car accidents involving mountain lions each year, it's important to stay in your vehicle and call for help. Do not step outside, as it could put you at risk. A high-speed train suddenly collides with a flock of 5 to 10 birds, shattering the windshield in an instant. In such cases, there's no time to set up barriers. The solution is to install advanced detection and warning systems, giving train operators valuable seconds to react. Be prepared for unexpected situations caused by invasive species while traveling. Every collision is a reminder and a call for responsible action. Stay alert, drive carefully, and share preventive measures to inspire others in the comments below. Hit the like button if you're following and supporting our channel. See you in the next video. The Komodo dragon is an impressive predator, growing up to 10 feet, 3 meters long, and weighing over 150 pounds, 68 kilograms. With its thick scales, long head, and powerful legs, it hunts wild boars and even other Komodo dragons, ruling the islands with its strength and speed. Living alongside Komodo dragons presents a major challenge for residents on Indonesia's islands. As their population increases, these powerful creatures have begun attacking nearby farms, creating a tense and dangerous environment. Imagine facing these animals, threatening livestock and potentially putting human safety at risk. As encounters with Komodo dragons rise and the risks grow, Indonesia's Ministry of Environment and Forestry has launched a managed hunting program to address the issue. The government has authorized around 150 specially selected hunters equipped with licensed gear and trained to minimize harm. Their goal is to remove over 3,000 Komodo dragons to help restore balance to the population. According to Komodo National Park, this plan has led to a 30% reduction in attacks over the past 5 years. In central Indonesia, Komodo dragons are attracted to bait and bites. Hunters set up camps on Rinca and Komodo Islands, carefully placing bait, typically fresh meat, about 50 feet from the campsite to draw the dragons within range. Though dangerous, this operation is crucial for controlling the population. Across Southeast Asia, another predator is creating tension in residential areas. These lizards, growing up to 8 feet, 2.4 meters long, and weighing over 110 pounds, 50 kilograms, have expanded far beyond their natural rainforest habitats. Since 2015, reports from Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia have surged due to habitat loss and the easy availability of food. Attracted by the smell of garbage and leftover food, these lizards are now common in densely populated areas. In Bangkok's suburban areas, encounters have surged, with nearly 1,000 incidents reported in 2022 alone. After relocation efforts failed to reduce their growing numbers, authorities took more drastic actions. In high-conflict areas of rural Malaysia, wildlife officials have authorized controlled hunting to manage the population. Hunters use air rifles and small firearms to reduce numbers in critical areas. Since 2018, more than 6,000 lizards have been removed from residential zones, helping to alleviate tensions for local communities. Across the Pacific Ocean in the United States, farmers and hunters are struggling with wild boars. These animals have invaded states like Texas, California, and Florida, causing millions of dollars in agricultural damage. It may be hard to believe, but wild boars can destroy hundreds of acres of farmland in just one night. Weighing up to 300 pounds, 136 kilograms, and moving in herds that can stretch across entire fields, wild boars are a true nightmare for farmers. Hunters are armed with powerful 6.5 Creedmoor rifles equipped with thermal scopes. It's an intense pursuit, with hunters able to take down up to 30 wild boars in a single night. However, despite these nighttime efforts, it's often not enough to fully control the wild boar population. That's why helicopter hunting has been introduced. Each year, approximately 25,000 wild boars are hunted from helicopters in Texas, focusing on the areas most severely affected. From above, hunters can target the boars with precision, helping to minimize the destruction in rural Texas. Trapping is a vital part of managing wild boar populations. Hunters use large steel traps capable of capturing multiple boars at once, strategically placed near water sources and popular trails. These traps are closely monitored to ensure a high capture rate. In 2023 alone, Texas removed around 180,000 wild boars using this method, helping to protect both farms and forests. California has also implemented trapping and even offered tax exemptions for hunting in designated areas, encouraging more hunters to control the spread of this invasive species. These videos highlight how invasive species continue to cause harm worldwide. Be part of the community by leaving constructive comments to support hunting efforts. Thank you for following us. These methods have been effective in curbing the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have any better ideas? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can all discuss together. Thank you for watching the video till the end. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to tell your friends so they can check it out too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.
Hello everyone. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to confront massive creatures on your farm? They ravage crops and create fear across Africa. How do people in Africa tackle this danger? What strategies have African farmers and hunters used to handle them? Drop a comment with the number 1 to find out more. Massive creatures are taking over roads, creating a line between the jungle and banana farms. Traveling in sizable groups, they pour into the plantations. The atmosphere turns wild as dozens of elephants push through, competing to find something to eat. Urban sprawl is steadily reducing their natural habitats, leaving the elephants with inadequate food sources. To sustain themselves, they are driven to raid human farms. Reports from the Ministry of Environment and Forestry reveal that over the past 5 years, these elephants have caused extensive damage to banana plantations across the country, with the total losses reported to be substantial. For the farmers, this is devastating as they stand powerless, watching their livelihoods being obliterated, crushed, and reduced to rubble. What's left behind is a landscape of destruction, accompanied by their overwhelming sense of fear and despair. To mitigate the extensive damage caused by elephants, communities have implemented the use of solar-powered electric fences. These fences are designed with flexible springs and adhere to strict safety regulations, providing an effective and sustainable solution. Installing the fence typically takes around a week. Farmers begin by hammering stakes into the ground, attaching electric wires, and setting up solar power generators. Ropes are strung between the posts at a height sufficient to deter elephants. Standing approximately 15 feet tall, the fence runs along the boundary. The solar generators supply consistent power, ensuring the fence remains effective in preventing elephant intrusions. Beyond its effectiveness in keeping elephants out, the electric fence delivers a mild shock upon contact, causing discomfort and pain. This experience conditions the elephants to steer clear of the area over time. Despite efforts to deter the elephants, incidents of them attacking humans are on the rise, prompting the government to take drastic action. Over 200 hunters will be issued permits to use hunting rifles in controlled operations. These hunts must take place far from residential areas, with designated locations set in the wilderness to ensure public safety. Effective hunting requires hunters to follow strict firearm safety protocols, possess strong situational awareness, and accurately identify targets to avoid harming unintended animals. They must complete training courses in weapon handling and tactical response within a professional setting. Heavy rifles, specifically licensed for elephant hunting, are regulated under stringent guidelines. Hunters must register these weapons and secure approval from the appropriate authorities before use.
No, 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 no. Hey, 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 hey.
Hunting with heavy rifles is strictly supervised and carried out in collaboration with local authorities to maintain safety and reduce environmental and community disruption during Africa's elephant hunting season. These efforts are aimed at controlling the elephant population to safeguard farmland and protect local residents. Hunters must confront elephants weighing up to 12,000 ols, demanding flawless precision and exceptional skill to bring them down swiftly. The target is the brain, located at the front of the skull just above the base of the trunk. Given the skull's intricate structure, only highly experienced hunters can successfully carry out this task. Many hunters fail to follow the regulations surrounding elephant hunting, leading to serious environmental harm. This disregard for the rules has allowed individuals and hunting organizations to exploit the situation, engaging in illegal activities for personal and commercial profit. The illegal ivory trade, in particular, has had a devastating impact on the wild elephant population, pushing it to dangerously low numbers. Thank you for watching today's video. What are your thoughts on hunting elephants to manage their population and protect crops? If you support this approach, please comment with the number 1 below. We look forward to hearing your opinions and continuing the discussion. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to our channel to support us. Click on the next video to explore more fascinating stories. Yes, the wild boar invasion in North America is having significant consequences for the tourism industry, particularly in coastal regions. The presence of these animals creates feelings of anxiety and fear among tourists, which negatively impacts their travel experience. As a result, the tourism sector has suffered, with a noticeable decline in the number of visitors due to the damage caused by the wild boars. If I were a tourist and wild boars appeared while I was on vacation, my first priority would be safety. I'd stay calm and avoid approaching or startling the animals. I would seek shelter in a secure building or vehicle, if available, and avoid open spaces where I might be vulnerable. In areas where wild boars are known to roam, I would follow local guidance and stay updated on safety protocols. Given that wild boars are also invading downtown areas via highways, I'd be cautious in these regions, staying alert to any signs of their presence. I might even choose to alter my travel plans to avoid risky areas, ensuring that my vacation remains safe and enjoyable. Local authorities have been forced to collect and properly dispose of decomposing wild boar carcasses in urban areas. The random decomposition of these carcasses not only creates pollution and ruins the urban landscape but also poses significant health risks to humans. As the carcasses decompose, they provide an ideal breeding ground for bacteria and pathogens, increasing the risk of dangerous infectious diseases, including the flu. This situation highlights the urgent need for effective management and control of the wild boar population to prevent further public health threats. The North American government has resorted to using helicopters as part of its countermeasures against the wild boar invasion. This hunting method is widely praised by many hunters for its efficiency in managing the population. It has proven effective in controlling the number of wild boars that threaten tourist destinations, helping to reduce the risk to both the tourism industry and public safety. The aerial approach allows for precise targeting and rapid response in areas that are otherwise difficult to access. The use of helicopters enables hunters to swiftly and easily reach dense forested areas and expansive swamps where wild boars are commonly found. According to reports from the Wildlife Commission, this method has proven highly effective, with helicopter operations successfully eliminating over 2,500 wild boars. The ability to cover large and hard-to-reach areas has made this approach a crucial tool in controlling the wild boar population. This method allows hunters to rapidly access areas where wild boars are causing invasions, significantly saving time and effort. The use of helicopters has attracted many experienced hunters from various regions across North America to join the effort. Their expertise, combined with the efficiency of aerial hunting, has made a significant impact in controlling the wild boar population and reducing the threats they pose to both local environments and communities. One of the helicopter brands licensed by the government for this purpose is Bell Helicopter. Known for its versatility and high performance, Bell helicopters have gained popularity, especially in rescue missions and wildlife management operations. Their reliability and ability to handle challenging environments make them an ideal choice for aerial hunting and managing wild boar populations in difficult-to-reach areas. The helicopter is designed with 4 seats, allowing hunters to have teammates and technical support on board for precise targeting of wild boars. Equipped with a compass and a satellite navigation system, the hunters can determine the exact direction and position of the wild boars. The pilot can easily monitor the aircraft's flight path and make adjustments as needed, ensuring that the team is efficiently directed toward the boar's location. This setup enhances coordination and accuracy during operations, making it an effective tool in managing the wild boar population. I understand the effectiveness of using helicopters to manage invasive wild boars, but I believe it's important to consider multiple methods for a balanced approach. Helicopter hunting offers significant advantages, such as a broad view and access to hard-to-reach areas, but it also requires high levels of focus and specialized skills from the hunters. Ground hunting methods, while more labor-intensive, may be more sustainable and humane in the long run. If you agree that helicopters are a primary solution, please comment with the number 1. In addition to requiring specialized skills, hunters must also maintain balance in the helicopter, which can be particularly challenging due to factors like wind, aircraft vibrations, and the distance between the hunter and the target. Despite these challenges, the primary advantage of hunting wild boars from helicopters is the ability to access terrain that would be otherwise difficult to reach, such as dense forests, swamps, and rugged landscapes. This accessibility makes it a highly effective method for managing the wild boar population in remote areas. Helicopters offer the unique ability to swiftly and flexibly fly over challenging terrains like mountainous regions, dense forests, and other hard-to-reach areas. This capability gives hunters the advantage of accessing locations where wild boars are commonly found, significantly improving their chances of successful hunts. The speed and versatility of helicopters make them an invaluable tool in controlling invasive wild boar populations in these difficult-to-navigate environments. Once the wild boars have been taken down, the next task for the hunters is to transport the carcasses to the processing area for necessary procedures. Helicopters play a crucial role in this phase, as they are used to lift and move the boars from the hunting site to the designated processing area. Hunters carefully secure the legs of each boar using specialized equipment and techniques before the helicopter lifts them for transport. This method ensures efficient and safe movement, especially when the boars are located in difficult-to-access areas. After successfully taking down the wild boars, the hunters proceed with butchering the animals. They use the meat to prepare delicious dishes as a reward for their efforts. Any parts of the animal that are not used immediately are carefully preserved and frozen for later consumption, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. This process not only helps manage the wild boar population, but also provides the hunters with a sustainable source of food. In tackling the issue of invasive wild boars, the people of North America have demonstrated both humanity and solidarity. They actively participate in environmental protection and community support activities, contributing to efforts that balance wildlife management with conservation. These individuals and groups engage in environmental campaigns, promote awareness about the importance of managing invasive species, and work together to protect local ecosystems and communities. Their collective efforts play a crucial role in addressing the challenges posed by wild boars, while fostering a sense of responsibility toward the environment. They work together with government agencies and nonprofit organizations to develop effective measures for managing wild boars. This includes establishing conservation areas and educating the community about the impact of wild boars on wildlife and the environment. They also advocate for sustainable wildlife management practices. Thank you for watching all the videos. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to support us. If you found the video helpful, feel free to share it with your groups. We appreciate your support. In addition to wild boars, monkeys have also become an invasive species, posing a threat to ecosystems in North America. Hunters, along with wildlife management teams in North America and other regions, have been exploring various strategies to address this growing problem. These strategies include targeted population control efforts, habitat management, and working with experts to reduce the negative impacts of monkey populations on local wildlife and agriculture. The challenge is complex, but through coordinated efforts, progress is being made to balance ecological health and human interests. Due to climate change and widespread deforestation caused by industrial logging, communities have organized numerous protests, displaying banners with powerful messages calling for an end to deforestation. This destruction of forests has had a profound impact on the habitats of invasive monkeys, depriving them of the resource-rich environments essential for their survival. As their natural habitats shrink, these monkeys are forced to move into urban areas or other environments, exacerbating the challenges of managing their populations and the ecological consequences. With their natural habitat destroyed, the invasive monkeys have begun attacking residential areas. Passers-by feel distressed as they are frequently physically assaulted and robbed by the monkeys, who rummage through their bags in search of food. This aggressive behavior is a result of the monkeys having been deprived of food for many days, driving them to seek sustenance from humans. The increasing boldness of these attacks highlights the urgent need to address both the loss of habitat and the rising tensions between humans and wildlife. The situation became increasingly alarming in 2022 when hundreds of cases of people being attacked by monkeys were reported by residents. These incidents highlighted the growing conflict between humans and the invasive monkeys, as the animals' desperation for food led them to become more aggressive and frequent in their interactions with people. The rising number of attacks further emphasized the urgent need for effective management and solutions to address both the monkeys' habitat loss and their encroachment into human communities. In response to the escalating situation, authorities have organized preventive campaigns and used tranquilizers to manage the invasive monkeys. However, the problem persists as the monkeys are able to adapt quickly to these measures. Their growing ability to evade capture and their increasing boldness in urban areas have made it difficult for authorities to control their population and prevent further human-wildlife conflict. This ongoing challenge highlights the need for more comprehensive and sustainable strategies to address the issue. In response to the growing issue, the government has decided to use cage traps to control the wild monkey population. Common types of cage traps include net traps, box traps, and barrel traps, each designed to safely capture the monkeys without harming them. These traps help authorities manage the population by relocating the animals to areas where they pose less of a threat to human communities. However, the success of this method relies on careful planning and regular monitoring to ensure that it effectively reduces the monkey population and minimizes human-wildlife conflict.
Biji yang makan. Panggil kawan kau tu.
These traps enable the safe and painless capture of wild monkeys, ensuring that the process remains humane. The use of cage traps has proven effective in helping residents control the invasive monkey population, significantly reducing the disruptions they cause to urban security. By safely capturing and relocating the monkeys, the traps help mitigate the risk of attacks on humans and limit the damage to property, allowing communities to restore a sense of safety and order. The iron cage traps used by residents to manage invasive monkeys are designed with a T-shaped mechanism and feature trapdoors at both ends. Constructed from durable metal, these traps are robust enough to withstand repeated use. They are also large enough to hold 30 to 50 monkeys at a time, making them highly effective for managing larger groups. The design allows for safe and humane capture, ensuring that the monkeys can be relocated without harm. This method helps control the monkey population while reducing their impact on urban areas. Inside the cage, fruit or nuts, foods that monkeys find particularly attractive, are placed to lure them into the trap. When the monkeys enter the cage to reach the bait, they accidentally trigger a plate or lever connected to a door-closing mechanism. This movement activates the mechanism, causing the trap doors at both ends of the cage to close rapidly, trapping the monkeys inside. Heavy springs then hold the doors securely shut, ensuring that the monkeys cannot escape. This efficient design helps safely capture the monkeys for relocation or management. The trap cages are designed with ventilation holes to ensure the monkeys can breathe properly and avoid suffocation while inside. Trappers regularly check the cages to monitor the captured animals, ensuring that they are safe and comfortable. Once the monkeys are caught, they are released in a humane manner, with no harm caused to the animals during the process. This careful handling helps minimize stress for the monkeys and supports the ethical approach to managing the invasive population. Setting monkey traps during the day is highly effective for controlling the wild monkey population, as they are more active during daylight hours, increasing the chances of capture. The traps are strategically placed in areas near residential zones where monkeys are known to frequently appear and cause disturbances. This not only enhances the likelihood of trapping the monkeys, but also allows residents to easily monitor and manage the trap placement. By targeting these high-traffic areas, residents can more effectively reduce the impact of the monkeys on urban security and daily life. Applicants for licenses to set monkey traps must complete training courses on how to use the traps effectively and humanely. These courses ensure that trappers understand the proper techniques to avoid harming the animals while still achieving the goal of population control. Additionally, applicants must comply with safety and environmental regulations to ensure that the process is conducted responsibly. This licensing system also allows local authorities to monitor and regulate monkey hunting activities, ensuring that they are carried out legally and in an orderly manner, with respect for both the wildlife and the surrounding environment. After successfully trapping the monkeys, residents have launched a campaign to collect the invasive monkeys and transport them to a sterilization area. Each collection is carefully planned and organized, using specialized vehicles designed specifically for sorting and safely transporting the monkeys. This streamlined approach makes the transportation process more efficient and less stressful for the animals. By focusing on sterilization, the campaign aims to control the monkey population and reduce the long-term impact of the invasive species on local ecosystems and communities. After being captured and placed in different tiers of the vehicle, the monkeys are transported to the designated Wildlife Sterilization Center. At this facility, the government has successfully conducted 50 sterilization procedures on invasive monkeys. The number of monkeys processed has now reached the hundreds, marking significant progress in the efforts to control and reduce their population in the area. These sterilization procedures play a crucial role in limiting reproduction, helping to mitigate the long-term impact of invasive monkeys on local ecosystems and communities. Invasive monkeys are given thorough medical examinations upon arrival at the sterilization center, where samples are taken for hygiene and safety checks. This process ensures that the monkeys are carefully screened for any harmful agents, such as infectious diseases or other health issues they may carry. If necessary, they receive treatment to address any medical concerns. Once cleared and treated, the monkeys are safely released back into the wild, ensuring they do not pose a further risk to the environment or human populations. This comprehensive approach prioritizes both the health of the animals and the safety of the community. After completing the sterilization procedures, authorities organize the transportation of the monkeys to national parks or other suitable natural habitats. Once relocated, the monkeys are provided with food and given the opportunity to live freely in environments that support their well-being. This process helps reduce the number of invasive species, while aligning with the community's desire to manage wildlife populations in a humane way, without resorting to the use of firearms. By focusing on relocation and sterilization, the initiative contributes to both conservation efforts and the protection of human communities from the negative impacts of invasive monkeys. Measures to handle invasive monkeys have become a significant concern for residents, and the use of traps has proven to be very effective in addressing this issue. If you agree with the solution adopted by the people of Iowa, please comment with the number 1. If you disagree with this method, We welcome you to share your thoughts in the comment section below. We look forward to hearing your feedback. Please share this content publicly to bring good luck to your family.